Welcome viewers. Welcome to DOL, Dignity of Labor, KTC series, Know the Course. And today we have Abhinav with us. He's a mechanical engineering graduate. Hi Abhinav.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Sir, I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah. Thanks for asking. I'm doing also good. So can you briefly introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. I'm Abhinav Brahman. I'm a mechanical graduate in NITT, and I graduated in the year 2023.
So as we know that today the main topic is about what exactly is mechanical engineering is about and how the market is looking, what are the opportunities that they have. So the first question that we have is how do you explain a mechanical engineering to a layman and what is mechanical engineering is all about?
Okay. So, to be concise, mechanical engineering is all about how things work. Let it be from a small MEMS device like an accelerometer to a large spacecraft. It's about how things work. So, we just create technology to meet the human needs. Let it be the problems that are there in the market currently or the future problems. So, we try to create solutions for it by following a simple procedure. And that's to put it in a simple to put it in simple words, it's just identify, ideate, and develop. So we follow these three simple steps to come up with a solution to meet the demands of human needs.
Thanks. And what are the real world applications that these days mechanical engineers get a chance to work on? And you can list top three or five where you see that there is a highest amount of scope for mechanical engineers.
Okay, sir. So whenever a layman sees or by the word mechanical engineer, people think of only automobile. They think of cars, bikes, and trucks, probably something which is related to the automobile sector. But there is more to it. Mechanical has a lot to do with something, a phone itself, or your TV, or your fan, your air conditioner. So everything around you has something to do with mechanical engineering. And there is one guy sitting in every company designing those products. So to list out few of the applications, I would start with automobile. That's a famous example. Then I would go with aerospace. Then we have the healthcare sector. So in the healthcare sector, we have all these prosthetics which are designed by the mechanical engineer. He's the one who knows how much stress can each part handle. So that's again done by the mechanical engineer. Then we have robotics. Then we have the energy sector, the oil and gas industry, and we have the HVAC systems, which is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems. Then we have acoustics and obviously robotics and manufacturing and also military vehicles. So a mechanical engineer literally fits in every other sector that's possible.
That's nice. So when a 10th class or a 12th grade student is aiming to become a mechanical engineer, what are the prerequisites one should have, or what are the subjects, or what are the good to have skills that if you have these, you can aim for this, or if there are any.
Okay. There is no any strict prerequisite as such, but mechanical engineering is all about physics and mathematics. So if at all a person is good at both these subjects, physics and mathematics, then mechanical engineering would be one of those options.
Okay, that's nice. So once I know that, okay, I am interested towards mechanical engineering. So during your course of 4 years, what are the brief subjects that you go in, and you can briefly categorize them rather than, we all know that in 4 years you will have a list of around 60 odd subjects, but then you can briefly categorize as that, what are the subjects you primarily touch upon.
Okay, so mechanical, the syllabus of the mechanical is very vast. It goes on and on and on. But I'll tell you some of the very key subjects which is followed in every other institute. So it starts with your thermodynamics, which includes your thermal engineering, heat and mass transfer. So thermodynamics plays a very important role in a mechanical engineer's life. Then comes your solids and fluid mechanics. Then you have mechanics of machines, and which basically deals with the design of a gear, the design of a spring. And at last, you have manufacturing technology. So manufacturing technology is all about welding, casting, and machining. So every other process that goes on in an industry. So this sums up the core of mechanical. But other than that, you do have additional courses like IC engines, automobile, and HVAC systems. So these are some program electives that colleges offer, and it depends on the college. And this is like an extra. It's like an add-on to your course.
Yeah, agreed. So, as per you or according to the batch, okay, what is the toughest subject like in a entire course structure of mechanics?
It depends on the individual.
Okay.
But just to sum it up, I would say fluid mechanics and continuum mechanics are one of the hardest subjects, at least for me, because it deals with the core of mathematics and it's full of equations and stuff. So you get to learn a very limited amount of theory in those two, and it's full of numericals. So and it also happens with heat and mass transfer.
Okay. So more derivations or mathematical equations, all those stuffs. Agreed.
Right.
So when you say like see, we already know that one who is interested into maths and physics will have higher chance to pick mechanical engineering. Agreed. But apart from the ways that have been taught by professors in the subjects, what are the other options or avenues that one will have to maybe overcome these tough subjects or the subjects that he or she will be lacking?
Okay. So basically, if at all we consider any engineering stream for that matter, the subjects that you study in the next semester is just an advanced version of the subject which you study in your previous semester.
Correct.
So, for example, in mechanical engineering, you have theory of machines. So we had two courses, theory of machines 1 and theory of machines 2. And same happens with fluid mechanics, heat and mass transfer. So once you are done with your current semester, before going on to the next semester, you have to revise the current topic. So that when starting with the next semester, it will be easy for you to pick it up. That's one of the key option or the very important thing that you have to do every semester. And there are also other sources like NPTEL, and you have certification courses in Udemy or Coursera, and you also have YouTube where the professors of IIT they have free lectures on the platform, so you can use those to brush it up.
So as you have completed your 4-year course and you're already in the market, so according to you, like you might had some plans like these are the 4 years and I have to plan in such a way. So what is the idealistic plan for one mechanical engineer should have that by end of first year this should be my milestone. By end of second year this what is that plan?
Okay, so as far as engineering is concerned, in your first year, the student will be learning topics which are just an advanced version of what they're in their grade 12th, and most of them are common topics for all the engineering disciplines. And only in their second year and third year they have the core topics of their particular discipline. So in their first year, they'll have to have a clear-cut understanding of physics and mathematics, I would say, because you have subjects from other streams also, like civil, electrical. You have the basics of those, but you'll have to grab on to the basics of every single subject, so that when your course starts, you'll be able to understand stuff because you have courses related to motor, but you'll already be learning things about motor in your first semester in the basics of electrical engineering.
Yep.
So at the end of first year, once milestone or one should achieve. I mean, he should be in a state to understand every small topic, so that once he starts with his advanced learning, it will be easy for him. And his second year and third year will be full of core subjects, and that is where things really matter. And second year and third year they are clubbed together generally because every toughest subject comes in those 2 years. And once he passes his third year, he have his fourth year, which is pretty lenient and less work to do because he only has this project to do. And there are a major milestone that one has to keep on brushing his subjects so that he doesn't fall back when he's in the next semester.
Okay. So like is there the summer internship or in-plant training will really add value to the learnings that you get from the subjects, or do you think that those should be mandatory for every student, or what's your take on it?
As far as my institute is concerned, it is mandatory. The summer internship after third year is mandatory. I think it is the same case with most of the colleges as well. But if at all a student pursues an internship which is inclined with his engineering discipline, then yes, it definitely adds value. If not, say suppose a mechanical engineering goes for an internship in data analytics or say probably software, then it doesn't. But if at all your specific engineering discipline is concerned, yes, because you'll be learning things related to the specific discipline. For example, if at all I'm pursuing internship in a industry, so I'll be learning things related to IC engines about machining, so which I've already learned in the past. So I'll be able to correlate things.
Okay. And generally, after undergrad, there are three popular choices that every student has. So one is doing soon after the undergrad, you do a postgraduate, or you get a job, or you do business of your own. Right? These are the three broad choices that one will have. So, how did you choose that which one to go? Did you select or did you eliminate the option?
Uh, for me personally, it was more of a selection rather than elimination.
Okay.
And I do have a reason to support that statement. So I wanted to gain a little bit of industry experience
Mhm.
because I've learned something in my 4-year course, but I wanted to know what is happening currently in the industry, in the factories.
Okay.
So I wanted to gain some more experience related to machining, automobile, IC engines and stuff. So I took up a corporate job after my bachelor's, and I was working with an automobile company. So
Okay.
that gave me a lot of insights. Things which I didn't know when I was studying automobile was very clear when I saw the part in real when it was in my hand.
Okay, that's nice. Then see when you have selected that you want to pursue an industry experience, how did you choose? You want to do into a corporate world or you want to work in a government or a PSU setup?
Uh, yes, so as far as my career is concerned, there are no PSUs for manufacturing automobiles.
Correct.
So the nearest you can go is Tata, but that's not a PSU again.
Yeah.
So I had to choose a private company. But
Okay.
yes, if at all you're aiming for oil and gas industry or
Mhm.
the steel industries or machining industries, then PSU is a very good choice for one. There are no very big difference. If for a graduate engineering trainee, once he enters the market, for him both corporate and PSUs would be the same, but it would only matter after a couple of years or probably after 10 years. That's where things come into play and his seniority matters. But during the start of his career, it really doesn't matter.
So, when it comes to jobs, like if we focus on the corporate jobs for a mechanical engineer, what are the dream companies that one would aim in Indian market itself? And second would be like I guess the role would be a graduate engineering trainee across all the streams, right? As in across
Yes.
all the companies. So, what would be the dream companies and what would be the dream package as well?
Okay, so when it comes to package, it depends on the college that a person graduates from,
Mhm.
and also his stream. So the IITN gets more, and then comes the NIT, and then the other GFI, then private colleges. So when it comes to mechanical, you get a high package only in the oil and gas industry
Okay.
because that's where a lot of money lies.
Yes.
Basically, you have companies like HPCL, IOCL, Schlumberger, and a lot of companies. Now we have GeoBP coming in. So these companies offer you a high package. So as far as NITs are concerned, it would go up to 35 lakhs per annum, I would say.
Okay.
And for IITs, it is 1.5 times of what an NITN gets.
Okay.
So it would go to 45 or 50. So this is with respect to mechanical, but considering the other sectors, the automobile, machining sector, robotics, a person would get anywhere between 6 lakhs per annum to 25 lakhs per annum.
That's nice. So we happen to see so much of automation, industry 4.0, all these terms being there in the market. So as you are already into the market, how is the future market outlook of mechanical engineering jobs, like maybe 5 years down the line? Is it going to be bright? If it is bright, what are the areas that one should focus? If it is not, which one to be, opted for?
Okay. I would like to mainly highlight 2 points here. One being the competition. So mechanical engineering is a go-to stream for everyone. So whenever people think of engineering, the first thing that comes to his mind is either mechanical or computer science. So you have a very high competition in this field, and that's why you get very less number of vacancies from the company side. But on the other hand, we do have a lot of vacancies opening up. So, for example, we have the Make in India program. We have a lot of industries coming in, a lot of manufacturing factories being set up. So that opens way for a lot of mechanical engineers. And on the other hand, we're also manufacturing all the military weapons. And we are moving more towards Make in India initiative, which is bringing a lot of companies to India. So I would say mechanical engineering has a good scope down the line, but due to competition, that might affect one based on his college and based on his engineering.
So, if someone chooses, like, if a mechanical engineering graduate wants to do higher education or a PSU in any of the oil and gas or whichever is available for him, what is the ideal time that one should start their career preparation if they are focusing on Indian colleges?
Okay, so as I stated earlier, your core subjects come in your second year and third year. So once you are about to complete your third year, is the right time to start your preparation for GATE. So at the end of your third year, that is in your sixth semester to your eighth semester. So that will be the right time for you to prepare, and you at least need 1 year to actually solve numerous questions because in GATE things are about numerical. You do get theory questions, but it's more of how you solve the numericals. So one should take those 1.5 years and use it for the preparation. And by scoring good mark in GATE, you'll be able to either get a PSU or take up masters in the IITs or IAC for that matter.
So on the other side, like we happen to see this new term called IES, right? Indian Engineering Services. However, the number of posts for that specific stream, like if you take mechanical, it will be like less than 100 or less than 20 per year, I would say. But do you think that is going to be a next big thing for mechanical engineers?
Yes, so IES is one of them, and we do have direct technical graduate entry, which the Indian Army has something called technical graduate entry, which recruits engineering. I mean the people from engineering stream directly into the Indian Army.
Mhm.
So there also the cutoff for mechanical is too high when compared to other streams. And I mean, by stating your question, in IES the vacancies are also too low for mechanical. So this is what I was telling. So the competition is too high in mechanical. So you have to be really good with your subjects so that you can score at least passing marks there.
Yeah, agreed. So there is this one question, like we happen to see most of the people who are into the core firm, like after you work in a core industry experience, you tend to get this understanding that to make any decision of your own, you have to have a management degree or a postgraduate degree. So, do you wish to do a higher study after getting industry experience?
Yes, yes. So I haven't really thought about it for now because for MBA programs, I need to have a minimum working experience of 2 years. And the amount of experience I gained there will also help me in masters. So that let me give at least 1 to 2 years of time for me to think and arrive upon conclusion. So I'm still in a
Stages.
phase where I'm about to declare what I
Decide
want
your
to do.
plans. Yeah, that's nice.
Yes,
Cool, Amnav. Thanks a lot for giving time and giving valuable insights about mechanical engineering course outlook and way forward. Thanks a lot. It's great having you here.
thank you. So thanks for having me in this meeting.
Thanks a lot for all the viewers who have watched this episode of DOL. We would love to hear your feedback through comments. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to DOL. If you have any further queries, please reach out to us through email, LinkedIn, or TalkMate. We have attached the links below in the description. Thanks a lot.